In this video, I'll step you through the process to find relative maximums and minimums in the calculator. So we have a function here. It's x to the third power minus 6x squared plus 2x minus 15. And we need to graph this function on the viewing window -10 to 10, -60 to 30. Alright, so the first thing we'll do is go ahead and press the y equals button in the calculator and type the function in starting with x to the third. So here's the x key, x to the third power minus 6x squared plus 2x minus 15. Alright, so next we'll go hit the window button at the top, and these first two values given are the x values, so mine are already set at -10 and 10, and the second two numbers given are the y values, -60 to 30. So I'll go down to the y minimum, change this to -60, and then the y maximum needs to be 30, so I'll change that. Alright, so we got the function entered and the viewing window changed. So now I'm going to hit graph. And this is a look at our function. The maximum occurs at the high point, kind of like the top of a hill. So right here we have a relative maximum. And then further down here, this is like a valley, a low point. This is a relative minimum. We're going to find each one of these points. So let's start off with the relative maximum right up here. So in order to find that, we press second, calculate, and that stands for trace. So it's second, calculate. And we'll choose number 4 maximum, so I can just press the number 4 key. And the calculator asks for a couple things. First, we need a left bound, and that is simply an area anywhere to the left side of the maximum. So I'll press the cursor over to the left just a little bit, and you see the maximum's right up there, the highest point, and this is now to the left. Now disregard the numbers at the bottom. It really doesn't matter what those are as long as you're any place to the left. Alright, so when you're there, press enter. And now the calculator wants a right bound, so I'm going to move the cursor over on the other side to the right of my maximum. Okay, again, the maximum's right about up there, so I need to move it over to the right. Again, it doesn't matter where it's at exactly as long as it's to the right side, and disregard the numbers at the bottom. So if you're over on the right side, you press enter. And then when it says guess, we can guess where the maximum is. So I'm going to head over to the left a little bit till I get to the very top. Okay, this will be my guess, the maximum somewhere around there, and then press enter. So we're given the point for the maximum. The x value is 0.174, and the y value is -14.83 if we round that. Alright, so let's write it down here. Relative maximum, the y value is -14.83. and the x value was 0.174. So I'll bring the calculator back up and we'll find the relative minimum next. Now it's going to be the same process. You're going to press second, calculate, second, calculate, and choose the minimum command, number 3. Alright, now the minimum's down here. It's a low point in this region. So I need to move the cursor a little bit closer to it. So I'm going to press the right arrow a few times till I get down closer. And again, we're looking for the left bound right now. And the minimum's right here, so the cursor's definitely on the left side. Disregard the numbers at the bottom. Again, they don't matter at all with this process. So this would be a good left bound. It's a little bit away from the actual minimum, and that's what you want. Alright, so I'll press enter. Now we need to give the calculator a right bound. So I'm going to hit the arrow to the right and go past the minimum. Give it a little bit of room, don't get too close to the minimum. Alright, so this would be a pretty good right bound here. It's on the right side. So I'm going to press enter. And then we can guess where the minimum is. So I'm going to go back and move the cursor down to the lowest point, right about there. And that will be my guess. So I'll press enter again. And the point that we got has an x value of 3.83 and a y value of negative 39.17. So we'll go over to the screen here and write these numbers down. The y value is negative 39.17 when the x value is 3.83. So every relative maximum and minimum has an x and y value. We write the y value first and then the x value second. But keep in mind that these are points. These are points where the graph is at the low point, low area, and at a high point called the maximum.